Well, we can talk about the Pokemon Go craze.
Have you been playing?
I see that you have been playing a lot.
I've been playing like crazy. I was I feel like, okay, so I'm not trying to be a hipster when I say this, but
Right.
it's just a fact that I was waiting for this game to come out for a really long time.
Right.
I heard about it like a long time ago, like last year at some point.
Like 2 years ago when Google did the April Fool's thing?
Not quite 2 years ago, but a long time back, because I heard about it when it was like 6 months away. It was going to come out in 2016. And I was like, oh, it's going to be a crazy game. Like an AR Pokemon, like in real life, that's crazy. Like, I want to play that. And then 2016 came around, and it's like January, and there's no sign of it or anything. And blah, blah, blah. Eventually now, in July, it releases, and it like explodes. Like, in a week, it's beating Twitter for like active users. And it's insane. Like, I was talking with some people yesterday, and of course they're having all these server problems. You know, the servers keep going down like crazy. But it's like, how I can't even imagine how they're getting their servers to ever work. Like,
when there's so many people using it?
It's like literally every other person with a cell phone is trying to play this game. And they've had like 7 days, you know, to try to like ramp up to having so many users. And not only do they have more users than the Twitter app, but it's like way more hit to the server, you know what I mean? Like, people with the Twitter app aren't tweeting for like 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
You know, they use it for 2 minutes and then they close it and they maybe come back in an hour or something, you know? So I have no idea how it's working at all, but yeah, I've been playing it a ton. All the people I've run into, like in real life, just randomly, have all been like super cool, like super friendly. It's crazy, like how friendly everybody is, from like the police not kicking people out of the park at like midnight. All the way to like all the random people you run into and everything. Like, it's just crazy. So I was walking just yesterday, just between Pokestops, and this guy drives by. It's like a small road, so real slow speed limit, and he drives by really slow, and he's got to be in his 60s. I don't think he was 70 yet, but 62 to 68, maybe, something like that, right? And he just says, like, friendly as can be. He's like, go Team Valor, and he just drives off. And I'm like...
Wait, where were you?
I was just walking
just walking between Pokestops?
I'm just walking on the sidewalk, and I just have my phone out. I don't even think it's that obvious that I'm playing Pokemon. I don't know. And this super old guy just drives by with his window down, and he's like, it's if you were going to say, like, oh, good morning, and just... He's like, go Team Valor. And he just drives off. And I'm like, what's even happening? Like, this is ridiculous.
Well, honestly, like, there's nothing... Or, well, I don't go out to eat too much, so I know that there's, like, Pokestops that are, like, Chipotle, so I could go to Chipotle and spend, like, 2 hours there to get stuff. But I'm eating at home, and I'm working all the time, and when I'm not working, I'm chilling, so I haven't really been, like... I haven't gone out of my way to play Pokemon Go. Like, I haven't gone outside just to play Pokemon Go.
I've done a lot of that.
So I haven't done of that. But I've seen, like, people are streaming Pokemon Go on Twitch now. So it's definitely, like, a thing, dude. It's taking over by, like, storm.
Yeah, and it's super popular.
And if you think about it, it's only going to get better. And I don't think the user base is gonna decrease that much, because you can be as casual as you want, and or as hardcore as you also want.
I think what's going to be super important for if it lasts or if it declines is, like, if they keep developing it, you know. Like, if every other week, you know, there's something a little bit new that they've added, then it's gonna sustain. Like, right now they've got a little bit of time, because people are trying to collect every Pokemon, you know, everyone's leveling up still, and it's still, like, the whole novelty of it is still there. But eventually they're going to have to add some new stuff, some sort of questing maybe, or, like, battles or trading or
Yeah.
As long as if they do that, which they would be idiots not to,
Yeah.
if they
Exactly.
actually put some developers on it, then I think it will stick around for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, dude, whoever. I don't think anybody can buy Niantic or whatever because like Google owns like half of the fucking company or something.
Yeah, I don't think they're publicly traded.
So it's like this thing is just gonna print money, dude. They just gotta. They would be retarded not to have people work on it and improve it.
It's
'Cause they can do-
insane that Nintendo's stock has like doubled since it came out. And
It's pretty retarded that it increased like at least 25% in a week.
Yeah, like
That's just stupid.
it doesn't. That seems like an overreaction to me because I read something. I don't know if it's true or not, but that was saying that Nintendo only gets like 8% of the profit because like there's all these other companies involved, like Niantic wrote it, and the Pokemon thing is technically a different company, I think. And then there's Nintendo, and Nintendo's getting a little bit, but they're a tiny player.
Dude, but 8% off of this, I would kill people to get 8% of this.
Yeah, just the
Like-
in-app purchases people were estimating were hitting like 1.7 million a day
That's
being
ridiculous.
brought in. And that's not
Like-
even like, I think the real money is going to be in the corporate deals, you know?
Dude,
They
like
make a
Walmart
deal.
wants to make Pokestops or something.
Yeah, like Walmart will pay them to become Pokestops, or like literally any shopping center or mall in the US or on anywhere should want Pokestops in their mall because that will bring tons of people, and people like they have to eat eventually, so
Yeah.
they'll hit the
I mean,
restaurants.
All they need is for them to get inside the mall. And once you're inside the mall, you're already a target for all the advertisement, all the shit that they actually
Yeah,
have in the mall. So if it's like, oh, okay, I'm going to go to the mall to get a Pokestop. Whoa, it's been fucking 3 hours. Let me get a fucking sandwich somewhere. That's it. That's all they need. And 1 person out of 10 that does this is good enough for them.
yeah.
Because all they got to pay is for you to get to the mall. Once you're inside the mall, they already have everything out there for you to see, and that's all that they care about, right?
And it's crazy enough that there's actually enough players that I think that could happen. Like, it's like literally every other person with a cell phone that I know has been playing.
Yeah.
Probably more than that, but
By my area, there's the normal Pokestops at the parks, right? But I found it interesting, or parks, or like art that's in the area.
yeah, like
But-
statues.
Yeah, but I go down to this one place where I usually get, it's like an Argentinian restaurant,
Hmm.
and they are a Pokestop. So I'm like,
That's weird.
how the fuck did this happen? Because people just go there, eat, and spend 2 hours in there, and that's it. They spin the shit every 5 minutes, and they get all this free stuff.
That's the hardest part for me not living in like a city, is that I have to get in the car and drive someplace else if I want to get to a Pokestop. So
Wait, so you say you've been walking around a lot, so how's this going? Like at work?
not really at work. There's like nothing in the area at work, but like on the weekends or the evening, I'll drive to some place that has a couple of Pokestops, and then I'll walk around for an hour or two.
Oh, wow, okay, that's cool.
Because
That's
like there's just nothing. I can't do
Yeah.
anything near my house or where I work. There's nothing nearby.
Wow.
But I mean, you see those screenshots people post online, and they live in a city next to a park or something, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh my god, I'm so jealous because I have to like go out of my way. I have to like get in the car and drive off somewhere for hours just to get enough Pokeballs to keep playing,
Yeah.
you know, without spending money in the app.
Yeah. I've decided I'm not gonna spend any money on this app because if I spend 99 cents, that's the fucking gateway into blowing all your money on this fucking app.
Yeah.
And with like what we should do is, have you been to Disneyland yet in the US? I'm sorry, in Cali.
Yeah, I went for AM Squared the day after. For the evening, I just walked around for a bit.
Because Disneyland is insane for Pokemon Go right now. like so many stops and so many lure modules on everything.
Yeah, that's the way. And things like that, like, I could imagine buying a lure module or whatever if I was in a crowd of like 100 people, you know.
Yeah.
But if it's just me at a random Pokestop and nobody else, it's like, what's the point?
Well, people show up, dude, apparently. I've seen some people, like, they put a lure module somewhere, and then they, like, people show up from their house, and they're like, oh shit, there's a lure module here, let me drive it. It's pretty crazy.
It's pretty crazy. I can't believe how fast it's taken off.
Yeah.
Like, they always say that the pace of technology adoption increases over time. So, like, you know, it took, I don't even know, it took so much time for everyone to have a telephone, right? And then when everyone was getting TVs, it took even less time for everyone to have a television. And then when cell phones came out, it took even less time for everyone to have a cell phone.
Yeah.
I mean, now we're getting to the point where there's some crazy new thing, and it takes like 2 days for everybody to be playing it. I don't see how it could possibly get faster, you know?
Yeah, honestly, it's like you gotta still go to the shop and buy it, right? But with the apps, it's like instantaneously, dude.
Yeah, it can't get any faster.
It has to be something that people have already the desire for. Like, this was people were craving this.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon Go more than any other. Like, there could be an app that will be the most useful app ever created when it comes to, I don't know, say, building a computer, right?
Uh-huh.
So people who build computers for a living would be like, holy shit, this is fucking amazing. And everybody of them will download it.
Yeah.
Then it will go on to the casual people that maybe they want to build a computer for themselves. They built one in the past. They care. They're interested enough to download it. So they do. But with Pokemon Go, it's like, holy shit, everybody wants this thing. Everybody wants to get on it. Everybody wants to play it. Everybody's been waiting for a Pokemon game where you actually have to walk around and capture Pokemon. It's the closest thing to the real thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna.
Yeah, it really needs that, like, Pokemon polish. Because, I mean, the game, the Ingress game that the Niantic company did previously, I played it a little bit, but it just wasn't as good. Like, it wasn't quite as polished, and hardly anybody played it because it's just some random game. But you wrap Pokemon around it, and you get everybody playing, and all of a sudden it gets way better.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I downloaded the other one, Ingress or whatever. I couldn't even fucking understand it, so...
Yeah, it's cryptic, and the user interface is bad, and I played it for a little bit, like I wanted it to be good, but there was just nothing to do in my area. There was not enough of the portals or whatever.
Yeah, we're in the same spot when it comes to that. Like, my area is really Southern California, in the middle of nowhere. Like, the roads are like 4-lane roads, so you know there's people there, but there's not enough. It's not a suburban area where there's like tons of people.
Yeah.
Like, if I did it, like, I didn't have this, or I didn't have Pokemon Go by Anime Expo, because that would have been, or was it out? Might have been out, but I didn't play then, because that would have been a good spot to play probably.
Yeah, especially once they add trading, things like that are gonna get crazy.
Yep. But at least, what they also did good on the game is that it's not like a fight for the Pokemon. Like, if you see that like a I don't know, a Pidgeot is nearby, like, everybody can catch the Pidgeot. It's not like just one person.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you see people getting fucking killed for someone.
It's already enough stampedes going on when someone discovers there's a rare Pokemon, because everyone can catch it. Like, since everyone can catch it, everyone goes there. Like, yeah.
It's pretty funny, actually. What was the Pokemon that I saw in New York that someone posted a video about it? There's like a rare, super rare Pokemon, and there was literally like a stampede of people. Pretty crazy.
It's so crazy. I've been amazed how nice the community is. Like, everybody I ran into just randomly was super friendly and nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's like the teams and the rivalries and stuff, but at least in my area, nobody's like a dick about it.
Yeah, I've actually never like seen anyone actually be a dick about it. So.
It's kind of nice. I mean, you get used to like the online communities of people and like the comment sections on any website. And it's sort of like that just sort of seeps into being your expectation of people in general. And then you actually go out in public and it's like, maybe people on the whole are not horrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe there's hope for humanity after all. I don't know. At least when they're playing Pokemon.
Yeah. At least, and when they're not Team Mystic. I just.